We are down to our final 6. The winner tonight is going to take home over $1 million.
That is right. The Annies will start out tonight with $4,000 for every player. Blinds are going to be $15,000 and $30,000. What a group of 6 we have going after over $1 million. We have the good old boys. We have the unusual suspects. We have upset specialists going on right here.
Well, you can hear the heartbeats all around. All these guys making their first WPT final table appearance.
That was a big blind.
On Hilbert Shirey, an old school rounder. He lays his hand down.
Bobby Suer from California also going out, as does Tyler Smith.
Action around to Alan Carter. He folds as well, so it's the battle of the blinds.
Last time I limped in, you
And the
raised
chip
me.
leader, Soheil,
I'm mad.
with just a 7-4, is going to get aggressive, making a raise, $90,000 to go.
He's already mad. We're just starting here. Chuck Kim is on the short stack. He looks down at an ace-3 offsuit.
All right, I'm all in.
He's going all in over the top on deal number 1.
Instant full by Soheil. Gotta love that.
Okay. He's got too many.
Well, Chuck Kim making a nice all-in bet there to take down that pot.
I'll tell you something about Chuck Kim. He says that he plays in home games. He's kind of an amateur poker player. But he says, you know what, it's embarrassing, but I'm not even the best in my home game. How did I get to a WPT final table?
Oh, boy. One thing you know, all the home game buddies are rooting for him to bring more money back to the game.
All right, right back to the table, Bobby. Suer quickly folding his hand. Tyler Smith also out.
Alan Carter looks down at 8-6 of spades. Alan's a businessman, owns a dry cleaner's business. He's going to raise it, makes it $75,000 to go.
And now the chip leader, Soheil, peeking down at a 10-7.
I see a flop. They're getting bored here.
Look at this. He loves to play. He's called.
Well, he's a big action gambler. He says, so what the hell? He calls with a 10-7.
But Chuck Kim has picked up a quality hand, pair of jacks.
Far better than the last hand he went all in with ace high.
He is still the short stack.
All right, let's do it. I'm all in.
Well, he's all in again. Back-to-back hands.
As he should.
Hilbert Shirey going out.
It's on to the original raiser, Alan Carter.
You created the mess. Clean it up.
Give me a count.
Who won't play that 8-6.
300.
Round to Soheil.
You're way ahead, though.
Yes, we've seen what an action player this guy is. That's how he got to hold all those chips.
You're so far ahead that you have no idea how far ahead you
Don't do
are.
this to me.
He is not afraid to play pots,
If
but
pot odds is there, I'm going to have to.
He's quite a gambler. He's 52 years old, out of Houston, Texas. Born in Iran, and right now he's figuring out the pot odds. Is it worth it?
folks, you will enjoy watching this guy play because he is a little bit on the reckless side, as we say.
This is his second WPT cash. Quite a player.
It would mean I can gamble. You're ahead, baby, but I'm going to gamble.
Good attitude at the table. He says he's going to gamble here, Mike.
Well, he is a fan of Gus Hansen. You can tell that, folks. He is not afraid to play a pot. He has called an all-in bet here with a 10-7. And Chuck Kim has just gone off to the side. He can't even watch.
Just to get us off. We're sick. We have to sweat. That's all there is to it.
Believe me, when your tournament life is on the line, you're nervous.
He is standing with his friends. Chuck Kim out in front.
Well, here comes the flop. Queen 8-7, so Soheil's flopped part of that. He's got 2 sevens now.
Not for long.
I don't like it.
Oh, Chuck Kim looking nervous as A-Rod taking a urine
I'll
sample.
even take a 9 just for the heck
He's
of
got to
it.
sweat this out.
Now he says put a 9 up there. That would give him an open-end straight draw, but it would eliminate a 10 from winning the pot for him.
Here comes the turn card.
And it is a 9.
Oh, man.
So the guy can even call his own cards to come off. And look at Chuck. He looks like a ghost all of a sudden here. He knows his opponent can win the pot now with a 6, a 7, or a jack.
Give the man a set.
10.
Give him a set.
10.
Give him a set.
This could get ugly very quick. Will Chuck have to say goodnight?
1 set.
Going down to the river.
Well, it's a 10. Chuck has made it straight and lets out a deep sigh of relief as he doubles up here. So Chuck taking down back-to-back pots. A great start for him.
God, it's never easy.
Yes, it shows me early on that we're going to see a lot of action at this final table tonight.
The newest real money online poker room is here, and it's called WPT Global. Join the world's largest poker network with games running 24/7 with buy-in levels to suit all bankrolls. We've got tons of cash games at all stakes and tournaments every day with huge prize pools. Sign up today in the description below and use bonus code YT85 and we'll match your first deposit dollar for dollar.
He's down at a 5-deuce offsuit. Elects to fold. 22-year-old Tyler, who hasn't played a hand since last year's crop dusting. But he looks down at an ace-deuce and ejects that.
Over to Alan Carter. He quickly folds. And Soheil looks down at a king-jack of hearts.
150.
He's going to raise it, make it 150,000 to go. So far, nothing gone right for the guy who came to this final table as our chip leader. And that may continue, Vince, as right behind him, Chuck Kim has picked up 2 kings.
What a hand for the man from South Carolina, Chuck Kim. How do you play your kings?
I'm all in.
There you go.
Well, he's going to move all in.
Into old school Hilbert, and he's got a pair of jacks.
Oh, man. Count that down.
Well, Hilbert says, count it down for me. He knows Soheil can raise with any 2 cards, but he also knows that Chuck Kim is a very solid player, as we say, but still. Hilbert, a very experienced poker player, knows that this guy's solid and makes a huge laydown of 2 jacks right there.
That's an excellent laydown.
That is superb, folks. You know, in poker, folding many times is the best play. Money saved is money earned. Well, we're back around to Soheil.
Soheil with his king-jack of hearts won't play that.
So Chuck Kim getting the respect that he deserves.
I got 2 jacks down.
One of his outs is gone, so.
Got 2 black jacks. I'm raising it. If you don't, 2 jacks have you beat down there?
Yeah, big ace. Ace queen probably. Yeah, the ace queen.
Yeah, but you know, it's a race.
Like you
Hey,
said,
right,
Hilbert,
huh?
we'll see it one day.
Yeah.
Hilbert with a quality hand there.
I mean, it don't-
will be so pleased when he sees that.
don't really matter.
He made a brilliant laydown right there. All right, on to the next one. And look at this. Soheil has picked up the pair of kings in first position.
Wow, what a great laydown the last hand by him to lay down the king-jack. And now he comes right back the next pot and picks up 2 kings himself.
A lot more than that, don't you?
Makes it 120,000 to go, and now Chuck Kim with a nothing hand. Don't get crazy on this. Nope, he folds.
Now it's round to Hilbert. He just laid down the 2 jacks. He knows Soheil can raise with any 2 cards, as we've seen time and time again at this final table.
450.
And Hilbert is going to come over the top with the king-queen.
The good old boy Southern Gambler gambling here. His hunch is incorrect.
Well, it is, Vince, but on nearly every other hand, it would have been good. But right behind him,
Bobby Suer with ace-queen of spades.
so he's got a tough decision as to what to do. He's now the chip leader, so wants to protect those chips. He lays down the ace-queen. Tyler going out.
Allen out. And now it's back on Soheil. He's got the kings.
450.
He's going for a Screen Actors Guild card right here, Vince. We know for sure he's just counting this out. He's only going to have about 400,000 or so left if he calls this raise, so we know he's going to ship it in here. But he's just stalling like he doesn't know what to do.
And look at the stare down by the Southern Gambler, Hilbert.
I'm on it.
And he quietly says all in. Hilbert's problem, Vince, he's priced in this pot. There's about 1.4 million in the pot now. Going to cost him another 400,000 to make the call.
Well,
This could be a complete disaster for Hilbert.
ain't got no other choice but call.
Got no choice, he says. He has made the
Ain't
call.
got nothing. You got me dead, baby.
Unfortunately for Hilbert, he is up against it here. He's got king, queen. Soheil has 2 kings.
Right now, Hilbert Shirey, a great player, has won so many events, has more bracelets than a pawn shop, is right now in a lot of trouble.
Give the man a 10 jack. Let's sweat a little.
Well, Soheil all smiles here.
I'm sick.
Everything's gone wrong for him so far at this final table, but now he's got a chance to double up and get right back in the thick of things big time if the kings stand up.
Here's the flop, and it's a good one for Soheil out in front with the kings.
Well, 8-7-3. The only way Hilbert can win this pot is if it comes queen, queen. Nothing else will do.
Dead.
Yeah, you're dead. I folded one of the queens.
See the look on Hilbert's face.
Oh, boy.
Well, the 3 of diamonds comes off. That's going to do it. Soheil sits back down. He has doubled up.
Good hand, kiddo.
Soheil back on track. He started as our chip leader. Big pot for him. Stay with us. 6 players remain here on the World Poker Tour.
The actions on Bobby Suer. He lays down his hand. Now Tyler has the 7 deuce here, lays it down.
Alan Carter from Texas Dry cleaning guy goes away.
So around to Soheil Shamseddin. He's the current chip leader. He's got an ace-9 offsuit on the button.
He's got position. He's got game. He's got guts. And once again, Soheil is going to make the raise.
Well, makes it 200,000 to go.
But his old nemesis right behind him has picked up ace-king. Boy, that hand's been playing here a lot tonight.
Chuck, one of the short stacks here at this final table. Well, I don't know what he is waiting on.
I'm all in.
Yep, he's going all in.
Yep, Hilbert out. Soheil is thinking back about all the hands he played against Chuck Kim.
Well, we've seen this scenario several times tonight where Soheil has raised it, and Chuck Kim has come over the top with a re-raise. On every occasion, Chuck's had the best hand then, as he does now. Well, you just get tired when the guy does this all the time to you, but he should see that every time Chuck does it, he's got a hand.
Well, Soheil's saying how much?
I'll call.
And he's going to call.
Well, he's gambling here in my view, and it could cost him because Chuck Kim has got the goods.
Is anything good?
Your pair's good.
I don't have a pair.
Chuck in great shape to double up yet again. As the cards lie, Chuck Kim about a 70% favorite.
Well, Soheil just hates to hear the four-lettered word. That would be fold. Just doesn't do it.
Yeah. Oh, he loves a four-letter word call, though.
Chuck Kim not playing like the amateur. And here's the flop.
Well, flop comes ace 5-4. A great flop for Chuck, well out in front. Well, there you see some of Chuck Kim's home game buddies.
One wins, we all win.
Soheil is going to have to catch a 9 to take the lead. A deuce and a 3 would give him a tie. 10 comes off on the turn. The only way Soheil can win this pot is to catch a 9 on the river. Chuck Kim holding his breath. Knows he's got a great chance to double up right here.
Sweating one more card.
No nine, no nine.
So here comes the river card. Oh, it's a 9.
Oh!
Can you believe that? It's 9 ball in the corner pocket. Chuck Kim has got to take his cue stick and put it back in the rack. He is done for tonight.
Well, what a gentleman. Chuck Kim, our sixth-place finisher, going to pick up $105,000. And what an event we have seen. We have seen down-home flash and splash. Terrible, man. Riverboat gambling here in Biloxi. Talent and charisma has exuded from our final 6, but we are down to 5. Which one of these players is going to walk away with $1 million? The Southern Poker Championship has come down to 4 Southern gamblers and a California free spirit, all going after their first WPT title.
Our chip leader is Soheil Shamseddin, an action player out of Houston, Texas, who's sitting on $3.7 million in chips.
Behind him is the only non-Southerner at the table, the California free spirit, Bobby Suer, with over $1.8 million.
Next up is an old school rounder from Winter Haven, Florida, Hilbert Shirey. Hilbert has over $1.1 million in chips.
Fourth place is Tyler Smith, Biloxi Pro with $930,000. And the short stack of the table is the family man out of Texas, Alan Carter, with $855,000 in chips.
The winner tonight is going to take home a cool $1 million, a seat in the season-ending WPT Championship, and become the 102nd WPT Poker-Made Millionaire.
All right, this is going to be good. Let's go down to the felt. Action's going to Alan Carter, the dry cleaning guy from Texas. And Alan picks up an ace-5.
I'm all in.
And he's going to put the starch into this hand. He goes all in.
Yep, bold all-in play by Alan Carter here. Down to our chip leader, Soheil Shamseddin.
Very loose, aggressive player, but this time can't call.
Hilbert quickly folds.
Bobby Suer not going to play. A little frustrated Tyler Smith in the big blind. Can't pick up a hand. He goes away as well.
Alan Carter taking down that pot.
To the complete delight of his friends and family. Taking pot number 1 here as 5-handed play starts. Started this event with 283 players. We're down to these 5. Action going to Soheil Shamseddin. He's the chip leader at this point. He folds a 5-3.
Round to the big-time gambler.
400.
Hilbert Shirey. He's got 2 7s. He bets $400,000.
Now look at this. Bobby's folded. Tyler Smith has gone over the top all in with ace-king.
I'm all in.
And Alan Carter says all in as well.
God almighty.
Whoa!
Well, Hilbert.
Whoa!
And it all comes down in one bam.
2 players have gone all in front of Hilbert here, so
This is sick.
I got to lay that down.
pretty easy getaway from the 2 7s, I think, and Hilbert does fold. So we've got the classic race
We
situation.
don't catch hands on the same time. We've been folding all day long.
Well, Tyler finally picking up big slick.
I'm pumping my fist. I'm happy.
He pushed hard, but
Yeah, one time.
didn't expect queens behind him.
Have you ever flipped for 50 grand before? Have you ever flipped 50 grand
Alan
before?
says you ever flipped a coin for 50,000 before. That's the difference between 5th and 4th place. Money is 50,000. And that's what we've got here, basically a coin flip. Alan Carter out in front with the 2 queens. Tyler Smith with the 2 overcards. Here comes a flop.
Is anybody nervous but me?
It's come Jack 8-4.
Nothing hitting for Tyler Smith, the 22-year-old.
So far, Alan Carter, 2 queens are still out in front.
Yep. He dodged the ace or a king.
Will the queen stand up or will the ace-king outdraw him?
Ooh, how about a 2? How about a 2-ball?
Alan got to sweat a couple more to eliminate
How about a 2-ball?
the young professional.
2-ball. All right, 2-ball.
Well, Alan calling for a 2-ball, and a 2-ball comes up.
It just doesn't make sense why they do this. They say things like that. It happens. What's going on?
Well, there you see Tyler Smith, well aware they must catch an ace or a king on the river to stay alive in this tournament.
Oh, be sweet. Oh, be sweet.
Let's see if he can do it. Nope, the 8 of hearts comes off. So that's going to do it for the 22-year-old pro, but pretty good week for him. He got in this tournament on a $1,000 satellite. He'll be taking home $134,000 for his efforts this week.
The newest real money online poker room is here, and it's called WPT Global. Join the world's largest poker network with games running 24/7 with buy-in levels to suit all bankrolls. We've got tons of cash games at all stakes and tournaments every day with huge prize pools. Sign up today in the description below and use bonus code YT85 and we'll match your first deposit dollar for dollar.
And he quickly folds a 9-7 offsuit.
Well, Alan Carter lays down an ace high on the button. Pretty surprising there in a shorthanded game.
And now the chip leader, Soheil Shamseddin, with a 4-5, a little suited connector. Just calling.
Let's go.
Well, Hilbert happy to get a free flop here, holding the 3 high.
Here's the first 3.
Flop comes 7-5 deuce.
Well, they both got a piece of that.
Soheil is flop middle pair. Hilbert is flop bottom pair. And Soheil is reaching for chips.
Nice bet, 200,000.
Well, we got enough chips to not call this.
Hilbert's on the short stack. Knows this guy could be betting anything.
Ah, Lord.
You want to put your case money in there with bottom pair? That's the question. We've seen him make a great laydown at this final table, and he threw 2 jacks away before the flop. His opponent had 2 kings.
Yeah, you got more. I ain't got no other choice but call it, I guess. Let me think a minute. I can't beat nothing.
Yeah, he's getting whittled away here, Hilbert.
I'm going to give myself one more shot.
Well, another good laydown by Hilbert. He throws away the 2 deuces. You know, he stays alive here.
I think he hit 5 or something like that.
You know, this is really playing to increase your reputation for Hilbert Shirey. I mean, 3 bracelets is won. Great player, well respected, but he hasn't taken a WPT title yet. He wants this tonight. Alan Carter, dry cleaning guy, but an excellent poker player. He has a Jack 5 of clubs.
Gonna lay that down.
And now Soheil Shamseddin, the chip leader, with an awful looking 10-4, just his kind of hand.
Not many hands he doesn't like on the button, but he does lay this one down.
I'm all in.
And now Hilbert's going to push with Jack 10 of spades. He's gone all in.
I call.
No, I can't blame him for that with his amount of chips, but Bobby's calling with ace high out of the big blind. As the cards lie, Bobby not quite a 3-2 favorite to win this pot, but Hilbert must win it to stay alive. There's Hilbert's wife, Karen, holding her breath.
Good luck, kiddo.
Good luck, kiddo.
She knows her man must win to continue playing.
Bobby Suer trying to pick on the short stack. Let's see if he's successful.
Now flop is ace king 9. Bobby is flop top pair.
Oh boy.
Hilbert has the gut shot straight draw. He's looking for a lucky lady right now. Can hit a jack and a 10 twice in a row. Some combination of that to win the pot also, but he's looking for a lady.
It's never easy, is it?
No.
Hilbert Shirey, one of the most well-liked guys in the gambling world. Like to have a queen right now. Well, the board pair's 9, so we're down to the river. Hilbert must catch a queen to stay alive, otherwise he'll be our 4th place finisher.
Yeah, he needs the big suck out. 61 years old. Can it happen for him tonight? Is it his poker destiny? Here on the WPT. River card coming up, and it's over for him.
So that's going to do it for Hilbert. Yeah. So Hilbert Shirey is going to be our 4th place finisher. But he fought valiantly. This wasn't meant to be for Hilbert tonight.
Well, he picks up $184,000.
Well, that'll be good for one golf match for him.
What a reputation. What poker behind him. To the table we go. Alan Carter quickly folding his hand.
Soheil picks up king, queen of spades here.
300,000.
And also a nice hand in a three-handed poker game. He's going to raise it, makes it 300,000 to go.
I raise.
Bobby Suer behind him from California with a pretty solid king jack. He's going to re-raise.
When you play against very aggressive players, king jacks look like a pretty good hand.
I get 1 million.
Bobby's going to make it $1 million to go.
I'm all in.
And over the top, Soheil goes. He's gone all in.
3 million. So what is it?
Another 660,000 or so for Bobby to make this call, but there's so much out there.
Yeah, I call.
He's not going to lay it down. He does make the call. So a massive pot here, over $3.3 million. And you see Soheil's reaction when he sees he has his opponent completely dominated.
That's what I'm talking about, baby.
What a moment for Soheil. These guys have been battling each other for days. Title at stake. And they're getting delirious on us.
Yeah, they're getting a little goofy. You're right.
I can't hear.
Oh, boy.
Yeah, he's a happy-go-lucky guy when he's out in front or when he's behind in an all-in situation. Well, he's well out in front right now. There's his daughter leading the cheers.
Black.
This is quite a crew we have here tonight.
Oh, flop comes ace 10-6 with 2 spades. Just a great flop for Soheil. He's not only out in front with the king high,
Spade.
he also has a spade flush draw. So what that means is
What a spade.
Bobby must now catch a queen to make an ace high straight
Spade, baby.
to win the pot.
Spade.
Well, the spade comes off right on the turn. There'll be no sweat at the river here. Soheil has made a spade flush and it's doubled up.
Oh, boy. If you could just bottle that. Give me a case. You got to feel from them. They've been playing for days on end.
Flush.
Opposite each other, sweating it out.
Who said a spade? Who said a spade
The
there?
very understated Soheil taking down a huge pot. 3 players remain going after that $1 million here tonight at Biloxi. Doesn't get any better than this.
I guess you make it fun around here.
Stay tuned. We're coming back with more action on the World Poker Tour. The first place prize here tonight. Who's going to take it? Let's go back down to the felt. It's on Soheil Shamseddin.
Peace out, baby. It's still good.
He lays his hand down. Around to Bobby Suer in the small blind. He looks down at king 4 hearts. He's going to limp in and make the call.
And now Alan Carter with an ace-5.
Well, he's reaching for raising chips. And you can't blame him. When your opponent limps in the small blind, when you've got an ace high, you got to figure it's the best hand.
Yep, he's going to pop it up, make it a $280,000.
So it's a $200,000 raise.
I call.
And Bobby's going to make the call with the king 4 hearts. So here we go. Nearly 600,000 in the pot. Here comes the flop. The flop is queen 9-8 with 2 hearts.
I'm all in.
He gives Bobby a 4 flush there, and he says all in just like that.
Well, this is a nice bet by him here. What we call a semi-bluff. Means even if your opponent calls you, you've got outs to win the pot, but you're very happy to win it right here.
I can't call you. My ace didn't hit.
And that's going to be the case as Alan Carter lays down the ace high.
Okay, buddy.
So the all-in bet by Bobby Suer
I'll take some.
takes down the pot.
Yeah, that was a nice preemptive strike, if I might say. Bobby Suer just pushing it in.
Well, this is 3rd WPT cash. He's actually a radiologist. He sold his company when he was the CEO of a radiology laboratory company, and now he likes to play poker.
Finally came around to his senses. All right, to this hand we go. Alan Carter with an 8-6 of spades. Just going to call it.
A boy band.
Limps in on the button.
And Soheil
Is that a call?
Yes.
picking up a queen, jack of diamonds. An attractive hand.
He's got the suited connectors. He's in the small blind, and he's also going to call.
I raise.
Not going to pop it. Kind of interesting, but a raise comes from Bobby Suer.
Well, that's a nice bet by him. When both players have limped in, and you look down at ace-10 of diamonds in the big blind,
400,000.
you got to feel like it's the best hand, so why not raise it? And that's what he's doing. And it's a healthy raise, 400,000.
Yeah, Alan goes bye-bye.
They're still small, but I like them.
Look at that, he says they're still small. Complete liar at the table.
Let's gamble.
Well, he says, let's gamble, so he makes the call with the Queen Jack of Diamonds.
Gambling.
His children.
Gambling.
What a life they must have led, Vince.
I'm gonna check dark.
Now he's going to check dark.
Check dark.
He announces it to the world.
Check dark.
Meaning it doesn't matter what comes out there, he's not betting. So here comes the flop. 7-4 deuce with 2 diamonds. Both players have flopped a flush draw, but Bobby Suer out in front with the nut flush draw.
I'm all in.
I call.
All in by Bobby Suer, and a quick call by Soheil.
Queen Jack. Queen Jack. 1 queen or 1 jack.
Soheil sees he's no longer rooting for the flush. He's now rooting for a queen or a jack, which is what it's going to take for him to win this pot. Nearly a big pot, nearly $3.5 million in this pot.
One time, butt naked, right here. Butt naked, 1 queen.
As we said, so happy-go-lucky at the table, whether he's out in front or whether he's behind. There you see Bobby's wife.
Rachel.
Yeah. She's sweating out her man's cards here. So far, so good for him. 7 of clubs comes off. So we are down to the river. Soheil must catch a queen or a jack. Otherwise, Bobby is going to win this pot.
And Soheil sitting down now, looking disillusioned. Can he get lucky here? No!
Well, 5 of clubs comes off. So Bobby Suer has doubled up. And there you see the excitement of his wife. Rachel is cheering him on here. She's got a little bit of that California Baywatch look, Vince, if you know what I mean.
Oh. That was just a tremendous pot. Just not the outcome that Soheil wanted. Our new chip leader, Bobby Suer.
Yeah, that's right.
Semi-retired, living out of California. Takes down that pot. Let's go to the next hand. Soheil very quiet right now. He's got Jack 7 this time.
3.
He does know you can fold on the button, right?
Made it 300,000. Bobby's out. Now Alan Carter with a queen 10 offsuit is going to make the call.
Well, here comes the flop. Well, the flop has come king 10-5. So Alan Carter has second pair and checks, and Soheil quickly checks right behind him. Here comes the turn card. Oh, a 10 comes off.
Oh, well, it gets better for Alan, and this time he's going to trap nicely. Checks again.
4.
And he's going to get Soheil to bet it. 400,000 it looks like.
We criticized Alan for betting before when he made an ace-high flush on the turn. He shut Soheil out from bluffing at the pot. He's not doing it here. And he's not raising either, Vince.
Yep.
He's going to walk the dog, as we say, just continuing to check to let the aggressive player fire.
He's going to massage Soheil.
Well, ace of diamonds comes off, and again Alan checks in hopes that Soheil bluffs at this pot.
I'm on.
I call.
And he's going all in. He's quickly called by Alan. And Vince, that is going to do it. Soheil's all-in play backfires. He's eliminated in 3rd place, and the crowd is stunned, Vince. They don't even know what happened here yet.
You're right, Soheil going down in flames, out in 3rd place, going to pick up 260,000.
And give credit to Alan Carter for learning from his mistake previously. He walked the dog, he continued to check the best hand, and let Soheil bluff at the pot. Very well done by Alan Carter there.
Oh, it's heads up, baby.
The newest real money online poker room is here, and it's called WPT Global. Join the world's largest poker network with games running 24/7 with buy-in levels to suit all bankrolls. We've got tons of cash games at all stakes and tournaments every day with huge prize pools. Sign up today in the description below and use bonus code YT85 and we'll match your first deposit dollar for dollar.
Mounts for both of these guys. They can taste becoming a WPT champion, and as amateur players, you know this might be a once-in-a-lifetime opportunity to do it.
Alan Carter, our chip leader with about 7.1 million, has a pair of deuces, raising it up to 240,000. Bobby Suer has ace-king, huge hand.
How much is the raise?
Well, he said how much was the raise. I mean, with this hand, what difference does it make how much it was? Aren't you going to get your chips in there?
I'm all in.
And indeed he does.
I call.
He moves all in, and Alan has called him with the 2 deuces. He just knows the percentages, don't figure his opponent to have a pair. If Alan Carter's 2 deuces stand up, he'll become the 102nd WPT Poker Made millionaire as he'll take down this title. And Vince, what's ironic is they started on the exact same table. Very rare that 2 guys from a starting table make it to the final table, let alone play heads up for the title. And here comes a flop. It's King Jack 5. Bobby has taken the lead with the 2 kings. Oh, his wife Rachel very excited there.
Yes, he has outflopped Alan.
It's not over though. Alan can catch a deuce and take down this title.
I don't mind picking up a 2. I don't mind.
Come on, give me a little.
4th Street approaching.
Well, a 3 comes off. You see Bobby Fane, that's too close for me.
Oh my God.
Give me a picture card.
Radiation man giving himself a heart attack there. Very close. He's got to sweat one more card to double up here.
Always goes down.
Now for Alan to win this tournament right now, he must catch a red deuce on the river.
Crazier things have happened. Will he get it? No.
4 spade comes off. So Bobby Suer is going to double up
Back alive again.
and tighten this match back up. And there you see the excitement of his wife, Rachel.
What an effort for the man that came from California with his wife and
buddy?
family
Buddy.
to go for the gold here in Biloxi. Well, there he is, the great former champ, Lennox Lewis. I know there's a big boxing match going on here at Beau Rivage. I know he's involved in that, Mike.
Well, that just ended, so he's come over here to see who's going to get knocked out in this poker tournament. Definitely a poker player and a poker fan. He's coming to check out the action here at the Beau Rivage.
It's great to see him here tonight. Blind still 40 and 80,000. Let's go back down to the felt.
Well, Bobby feeling good right now after just doubling up to stay alive. Peeks down at a King 6 offsuit here on the button. Now the King High figures to be a favorite over 2 random cards. So let's see if Bobby will raise it. How he's going to play it. Nope, he's just going to limp in and call on the button. Allen with a 10-7 of spades says, give us a flop. Oh, and what a flop. It's come
my.
King 5-4, all spades. Allen has flopped a flush. Bobby has flopped top pair.
Action's on Allen.
300.
I love this that Allen's betting out. You hit a tremendous hand like that and you bet it. Usually it looks like you have nothing. This time he has something, so reverse psychology. And you got to think it's going to work because Bobby has top pair, of course.
I raise.
And he says raise.
Oh, and look at Allen glancing over at his fans. Now, Vince, to me, that is a tell in that he's got a big hand. He can't believe his opponent is raising the pot.
1 million.
Well, he's going to raise, making it $1 million to go with his kings.
I'm all in.
And, of course, Allen coming back over the top with his flush. Why not?
Well, you go all in that spot, Vince, just in case your opponent's got the ace, queen, or jack of spade in their hand. You don't want to give them a free card that could beat you. And now, Bobby is in misery,
You're not bad.
as is his wife. He's flopped top pair, but his opponent let out and bet and then moved all in on him. So even if your opponent has a king here, chances are you're going to be out-kicked. That's for sure.
Is well invested here. Do you just say, give it up now, put it in?
Now, Vince, he's put $1 million in the pot, but if he folds here, he's still going to have $1.6 million to play with. And if he calls, most likely it's going to be over unless he hits 2 running cards to make a full house.
God, I can't believe we're going to get away from a hand like this again.
What a decision he has
Hit the flush.
to go through 281 players and have this at stake for a WPT title.
Okay.
Ooh, he's going to make a good lay down.
Oh, those are mine, yeah.
Oh,
You know, trying to get the 700,000 back, but
I want my money back.
they pass it over to Allen to once again extend his chip lead.
Going after top dollar here at Biloxi. Stay with us. We're coming back with more action on the World Poker Tour. He looks down at the Dolly Parton hand, 9-5. He's going to fold it.
Well, he's got a big chip lead. Doesn't want to jeopardize any chips with a marginal hand like that.
Walk in the park.
Much to the dismay of Bobby Suer, as he had a pair of 4s there, and I'm sure he'd like to play it.
God, it ain't easy being me.
Alan Carter, our chip leader, 40 years old. Cards are being dealt again. It's going to be on Bobby this time.
Oh, he picks up a premium hand. Ace, king of clubs on the button. Let's see how he's going to play it. Oh, he's going to limp in and just call on the button. He is slow playing his hand,
I'm gonna raise.
and it's going to pay off for him. because Alan's going to raise it with an ace-4 offsuit.
He's going to 420,000. Oh, shazam for Bobby Suer.
Let's notice how he shook his head, like he was disgusted this guy raised.
I'm all in.
In my view, that was a tell he just gave off. Now he's going all in.
Usually a player, when they act a little disgusted, are strong, and vice versa. And even though you're playing for all the big stakes, it usually rings true, and we just saw it there.
Well, let's see if Alan falls into the trap.
Okay.
And indeed he does. Well, he's going to make the call, but he's not going to like it when he sees Bobby's hand, as he is dominated. His wife Rachel likes it. He knows he's well out in front. He's got the ace-king. Alan with the ace-4.
Here comes the 4-ball.
Well, Bobby set up Alan well. Will he get the payoff? He's well out in front. 5 cards to come. The title on the line.
Well, everybody anxiously awaiting the flop. Here it comes. Well, it's come Jack 5-3 with 2 clubs. So Bobby not only out in front with the ace-king, he now has the best draw with the nut flush draw. But Alan Carter does have a gut shot straight draw. He's going to need a deuce or a 4. That's not a club to win this pot.
About a deuce. 2-ball.
Alan beckons for a 2-ball. Bobby looking very cocky, likes that flop. Very pretty on paper. Let's see the turn.
Oh, it pays the big bet.
He gets it.
A 2-ball comes off. He has made a wheel. A 5-high straight. It's not over, though. Bobby Suer can win the pot if a club comes off. If a 4 comes off, they will split the pot. And you can see the dismayed look on his face
Keep it red.
and the shock by his wife, Rachel,
I'm going to watch him and see what happens.
as he's gotten outdrawn on the turn. Can he now get lucky on the river?
Oh, the dry cleaning's getting steamy. River card, come up.
It's a queen of diamonds. There it is. The family man from Carrollton, Texas, Alan Carter, has taken down this tournament. A dream come true for him. Wow.
Oh, yeah. He celebrates. Alan Carter dry cleans the field here at Biloxi, taking home over $1 million. Our 102nd WPT Poker Made millionaire. He's our champion.
Hey, great game, man.